filming with your hair bun?
Yeah, I'm filming with the hair bun.
Okay.
Okay, here's my family. So there's 3 people. Okay, there we go.
Show Dad? Okay.
Yeah, show Dad. There he is. All right. All right, now let me get it set up so we can try to... All right. All right, here we go. There we go. Tanner. Okay. Okay, here, y'all ready? All right. No, that's not good. Excuse the mess. My parents are having a party downstairs. Or they were. Thank you all for coming. All right. Hello, my name is Ian Hope, and I love Batman a lot. Some would call me a nerd. Most would call me a nerd, actually. Hopefully, today I can convince you to take some things home, take some lessons home from Batman and the stories that he's been in. Yeah. Believe it or not, you and Batman have more in common than you think. Batman's not about jumping off rooftops and... Batman is not about jumping off rooftops in tights beating the hell out of bad guys. Well, not just about that. Batman's about turning your pain into something productive. If you're able to use some of Batman's methods, you're able to function like him. One could learn to be highly motivated and productive, as well as morally just, watching him. Since I can remember, Batman's fascinated me entirely, due to his sheer willpower and initiative to do what he believes is right. Over my life, I've watched every Batman cartoon, read hundreds of comics, and seen every single movie that the character's been in. So one could say I'm very familiar with the character and what he stands for. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to try to convince you, or I will convince you, that you can take away at least one amazing lesson from the Dark Knight himself. Now, to start off, quite frankly, Batman is a great role model for children. Kids admire Batman because he gets stuff done. He always makes it out due to his intelligence and wit. And most importantly, Batman is a learner himself, just like students. He uses what he learns to help other people and get things done. Usually he'll learn something that applies to, the way the story's going later, so he can apply it. And that's what we're trying to do with school. Prepare kids for the world outside by teaching them in focus groups. Actually, a group of teachers in Michigan put together a study, later called the Batman Effect. The study told a group of kids to imagine they were Batman or a productive fictional character, whatever they chose. Most of it was Batman, because most of them were indeed little boys, while conducting a long task without distractions. Another group of kids was also told to work on the same task without distractions, and what was shown was the kids who pretended to be Batman focused and worked the longest without distractions out of the two groups. White and Company, 2017. And to quote the man himself, "I have one power, I never give up. Batman." See, Batman inspires kids everywhere, of every gender and age group, not to give up. And to keep going, to keep focused. When I was younger, I was terrible at homework, hated doing it. I still do, like many of you. And one thing changed during my time as a little child. I watched Batman Begins for the first time in 2005. I was 5 years old. and I saw this man working tirelessly on what he had to do to move forward. Whether it was kicking butt or researching criminal databases for a suspect, I put on the Batman soundtrack and got to work and got done what I needed to. And that's helped me through doing homework from grade school to high school and to college. Actually, I still do it. Call me a nerd if you need to. I noticed that it kept me focused, and not much time after, I was done. Being like Batman means being focused. Now, in addition to Batman being a symbol for focus and determination, he's also the poster boy for turning pain into something proactive. Now, we all know what happened to him. Batman is about dealing with loss and moving forward through life as a proactive character. Proactive character is basically they're making their own decisions through life. They're pushing the story forward themselves, and that's a good lesson to take because you don't want to be a static character and have or reactive and have life shape you. You want to be able to shape your life. Now, Batman has suffered a great amount of pain through the years trying to do the right thing. The death of his parents changed him forever, and something as real as that could devour someone whole. The experience could send you down a dark and twisted path to eventually becoming what made you the way that you are. And to quote the movie itself, why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up. Now, this is a quote from Thomas Wayne, Bruce Wayne's dad. Bruce Wayne is Batman, if you didn't know, everybody. You're about over 80 years too late, if you don't know. Spoilers. And it's later said by Alfred, his butler, who becomes his surrogate parent after his parents die. This quote is given... Right. And Bruce sees his failure and suffering as something he is able to learn from, a learning opportunity, and he wants to grow. He sees it as a way to grow. And to grow from suffering and to keep going is also a testament to his willpower. Now, Batman's willpower is completely unmatched. Countless comic book stories have shaped Bruce's power to fight off human urges and weaknesses. Too many times has he been tempted to quit between women flirting, between people killing others that he loves, or breaking his body. He does not succumb to any of it. And there's a reason for that. In Batman number 497, it's a comic book. It's called The Breaking of the Bat. It features the villain Bane, who quite literally is breaking Batman's spine. Some iteration of this also happens in The Dark Knight Rises, which is the third movie in the Dark Knight trilogy, which we'll be talking about. That'll be the main focus at this point. His back is broken, and Bane throws him into a hole of a prison, never to return. Now, anyone would assume that that's where it would end. The point of no return and greatest pain. Without a working spine, Batman can't protect the people of Gotham, and he can't live with that. So rather than dying, broken and bleeding, his spirit almost crushed, he sees the people of Gotham suffering from a small TV in his cell, and uses that want, that need to help, to get back up. Now, ever since I could remember, Batman has been a constant inspiration. Batman is way more than a crazy rich man in a bat suit. He's more than a rooftop jumping psycho that kicks the living crap out of people. He shows what it's like to be inspired and focused, especially on a goal, and to give everything you have to it. He deals with suffering, moving forward in life without the people you love, and he shows incredible willpower and strength in his darkest moments. Batman is all of these and more. Batman is you. So anyways, thank you for listening to my cringy, informative speech, but I did what I knew, and what I know is Batman. So thank you very much. And thank you, people, family.